Whoa, monitor, please stay still.
What? What happened?
My monitor fell backwards.
Uh,
Alright. We're gonna watch the new Zelda trailer, and you're gonna witness
Sounds
firsthand
good.
me screaming like an idiot.
Let's go.
Okay, Zelda.
That's good. Let's go.
They're very pretty clouds.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yo, he's doing the thing from
Oh, he's zooming.
He's dive bombing.
He's like
Oh, he's
damn.
beautiful.
I'm not. Oh my goodness! Look at him.
And there he go off into the distance. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. It's like the rebuilding Hyrule.
I'm gonna say
That
yeah, like
kind of looked
like
like the Mirror of Twilight. Oh. And there goes the castle. Oh.
It could be crumbling.
Ganon?
Didn't it crumble in the first one? I don't know. I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. The castle wasn't
He was like big flying ships. Hello. He was like big
let's
scary
go.
malice man. And what was that?
Huh?
Epona. Hello. Who are you?
Oh
What?
my god, it's going hard, dude.
This
That's horsey.
Bobs.
Stop tapping new enemies. Let's go.
Zelda.
This
Oh, it's
music
so
go
cool.
hard though.
It does.
Yeah, this music go hard.
So that looks like, that doesn't make sense because I think that was the king, but the king is dead and he was very physical looking there. So maybe all the dead
Maybe it's
people
like
come
his
back
spirit.
to life. Yeah.
Yeah, like Star Wars.
Yeah, like the spirits, they show up, but at the end of Breath of the Wild, they disappear. And he didn't have the little spirit things around him, so maybe he gets revived somehow. Or maybe Zelda is in the spirit world. What was that?
Why I am here.
I really need to sit down and like finish it.
Something only I can do.
Ooh, that looked like an item from Skyward Sword.
Yes.
Yo!
And,
He looks so cool! What? I'm gonna
Oh,
cry when
crap.
those things show up. Who was that, Hylia? Oh,
everything's happening.
You are not alone.
Titan!
Oh, look at him all.
Fish!
Oh,
Oh,
you
he's
can, like,
fighting
battle
with all
them.
of the successors of the
Yeah.
champion. What?
Huh?
That was awesome! I just need to express my excitement for this game again, because like, look at it, it's so cool. And then there's this water thing. Like, what? He just go blop into the water, and he's like falling through lasers like a dropper map on Minecraft. And he has is Lunky Lou, and he got like bird clothes or something. Like he could glide. He glide with the clothing. Is this like a divine beast? Because that kind of looks like a divine beast. Is there gonna be like more divine beast? There's definitely gonna be some sort of time travel. And like, who is this? Like, it kind of looks like the deity that keeps being shown, like everywhere. But I thought that deity was Hylia. But I'm fairly certain that this is Hylia. Because she's wearing the exact same clothing as Zelda was. Okay, so no, I think I know who this is. I think this might actually be, it's probably Hylia, but I think it might be Zelda as well. Like maybe Zelda collects all of these little tear-looking thing, Tears of the Kingdom, all the different areas. It kind of looked like Ganon had one too, like on his head, right there. That's probably one of the tear things as well. So maybe like once Zelda collects all those or something like that, or Link does and gives them to Zelda, then she is able to fully transform into Hylia, or Hylia is able to awaken to stop Ganon, or something like that. I'm really confused on like the timeline of what happens in this game, because Link with the blue tunic and stuff, it obviously that have to happen early on. So maybe there's gonna be like some, but this is in the sky and Sidon's there. And hold on, is Link's arm funky? I can't tell. Well, that's gonna probably happen in the beginning game anyway. So it's probably gonna be something like it starts off in normal Hyrule, and then there's got to be some sort of time travel or something, because the Link with the tunic, the green tunic, it just kind of, it's weird. I feel like there's also these runes everywhere. Like, what is that? That kind of looks like that one deity. This is just me rambling at this point. But, and like, why is the stuff falling? Here have the only way I know how to describe that is like magic-ish Zonai colors. Link's hand color. So maybe some sort of barrier that is blocking the sky world from Hyrule gets broken somehow. Perhaps because of Ganon's malice. And that causes some of the sky places to fall down. There was one area. Yeah, because this looks like this looks like Kakariko Village. So they came out on their hill to see what's going on with Hyrule, and they see the castle starting to fly. And then Ganon is here with like his blood moon. But that really looks like Demise. Like, I don't know. Maybe Ganon becomes Demise, and then Zelda becomes Hylia, and then it's... Maybe this is actually... No, it couldn't make sense that it's a prequel to Skyward Sword. More of just the timeline restarting again. Not an actual prequel. Just a history repeats itself. And that has to be a dungeon. I don't think that's a Divine Beast, because that's the thing rising out of the desert. That's whatever that is right there. I feel like this is some sort of temple, so we're gonna hopefully get actual dungeons again. God, that'd be so awesome. And that really just... And even like the scales, kind of, it looks like. Scales. Yeah, those are scales. It looks like scales. That looks a lot more like Demise than Ganon. Unless if I'm looking at it wrong. And then this kind of looks like it could be a portal. I think that's Kakariko Village, actually. But this is probably something that like fell from the sky and maybe could be used. It looks like a portal. And I thought it was like the Mirror of Twilight at first, but that's clearly not it. And there's just a bunch of mushrooms everywhere. What is that? The tower? The towers look different. And then what else? And then the awesome... He's so cool. Gosh, Link is so cool. This whole... Wait, where is it? Obviously, this is in Gerudo. Nope. The Goron's place. And that makes me wonder if this is like in the sky. Because there's these funny little dudes here. And this is also a lot like in Skyward Sword with the minecart thing on that one level. Interesting. And I hope that's Epona. And then there's that, whatever that was. My god, that is terrifying. And it looks like so I feel like it's going to be very similar to Breath of the Wild, as in going to be 4 dungeons each which of the tribes. So like the Gorons, and then the fish, Zoras, Gerudo, and the Rito. Except it's going to be all of those champion successors. And that's probably the boss battle for the Ritos. God, it's so awesome. I cannot wait. And she's so cool. I can't wait for this game to come out. This is gonna be great. It's already so cool. So Zelda goes off on her own self-discovery journey, which is probably going to be like in Skyward Sword when she goes to purify herself and try and use the goddess power. The thing I immediately think of with that is she gets lost in time or something. I don't know why I keep thinking time is going to have importance in this game. It might not be there at all. But it's just like such a drastic difference in Blue Tunic Link and like being on the ground with all the champions and fighting and stuff, to being in the sky and just wearing a green tunic and looking completely different. And then having all this weird tech things everywhere. I don't think Zelda's gonna get captured. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If she gets captured by Ganon, he's gonna kill her immediately. So I feel like it might be something more of Link has to get to Zelda, but in order to get to her, he must be purified from malice. So then he's gonna take the Master Sword and go on a journey of repairing it along with himself. And then by the end, he finds Zelda and then they take out Ganon. Kinda like in Skyward Sword. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. I am ecstatic for this game to come out. You don't understand. I'm going to be playing this non-stop until I beat it. Oh my god, it's gonna be so awesome. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, I love Zelda. Oh my god. Okay, another thing I just thought of. I feel like this person might be... I don't even know how I would even look up to find the reference. In Breath of the Wild, in one of the towns, there's a little statue, and it's like an evil thing. It's like, hey, I think it's like, give me your spirit orbs. You do something, and then it's like, okay, I'll take this and turn it into something else. Like, takes your stamina, puts it in health, or back and forth. And it's some evil deity. I feel like that could be this person. Because for some reason, the horns makes me think of that. I'm not too sure, though. And the other thing, this, I see this and I immediately think, is this gonna be like a mecha fight? Because there's some giant monster coming out of some mold in the wall, and it looks to be pretty big. Like, imagine we have to build a robot or something to like counter it and like have a giant brawl with it. That'd be awesome. But I feel like there's gonna be something that happens here. Like, when Zelda falls, she starts glowing. So when I think of at the end of Skyward Sword, spoilers, when Zelda gets sacrificed to Demise and he takes her soul, I feel like that might be what happens. Like, imagine Zelda falls into the Malice, the decaying Ganondorf that's under the castle for some reason takes her soul, like consumes it through Malice, and then like is able to come back as the flesh Ganondorf, and then Zelda like reappears in the scene with Link at the castle, which is why he turns around. I think that's in the same room. Maybe it's not, but he's looking here, like maybe her soul, or like some form of her, like the Triforce or something, she speaks through him and is like, hey, I'm not dead, I'm in another land, which is when she is here with this person that could be some sort of guardian or guide to her, showing her how to fully awaken her goddess powers to be able to stop Ganondorf. And that's why Zelda says at the end, I need you to find me, or something like that, because she doesn't know where she is, but she knows Link will be able to find her because he's Link. And then the other thing that I thought was interesting was with Ganon, is you see here
the birth of his new
Ganon's arms, and this one is covered with cloak, and the other one is just normal arm. And he turns around. His hair, he has long hair, but it's not like fiery like this. Because when I see this, I think that's Demise, not Ganon. And this could be like Ganon turning into more Calamity form. This could be like the final boss battle, who knows? But this looks more like Demise. And the fact that it cuts right before he turns around, okay, you can kind of see his face there, but that's it. I feel like this could be Demise. Like, maybe Demise reawoke somehow, because the sword gets broken, so his spirit would probably be freed as well. So maybe Demise gets freed from the Master Sword, and then takes over Ganon. Because that looks more like Demise than it does Ganon. I feel like that would be really awesome if that's like, if it's like an actual, the chosen hero, and then the goddess Hylia that was previously Zelda, and then Demise, who was previously Ganondorf, all fighting. That would be awesome. But it's almost 1 in the morning. I need to go to sleep.